Hey guys, welcome back to Tyler Plays Game for his girlfriend. Remember in the last one where I was like, hey, I'm gonna die really soon in this Watcher run? Well, it happened, so we're gonna start a new one. Um, if you notice, I think I have the game audio rolling now, which is kind of groovy. Kind of really good for us. I know it's gonna sound better. Eventually, I'm gonna get like my actual recording mic set up, but I'm tired. I worked all day today, so we're gonna lose the starting relic, gain a random relic. Snecko Eye yet again. Whatever. I do not care. Um, we're gonna rock it out. But Tyler, you idiot! You could have started with eruption. Doesn't matter. He's not attacking me this turn. And I'm gonna kill him next turn anyway. Like this. See? I was so right. Guys, was I right? I was right. I'm gonna play a Stancy Watcher. Or a Holy Watcher. I'm gonna play a Holy Watcher. This is the Watcher build where you have a lot of card rotation and you've got a lot of mantra going. So you're just gonna get into divinity. A lot, which is great. This is what you want. And if I've got enough mantra cards going in my deck, eventually, hear me out, the Snecko Eye will make some of them not cost a shit ton. Like right now, this is not good. But I'm gonna take it because I like having more cards in my deck. Okay, insight. Bonk. Now that was a certified bonk noise. Did you guys hear that? That block. Dang, bonk. Okay, we'll pray again because why not? Any more block, bonk 'em. It's really easy for a Watcher deck to go wrong, so you know. If this goes wrong, I think I'll just restart again in the same video because you know y'all deserve content. Oh, okay. Fine, I guess. I got insights going. I'm rocking it out, rocking it like Cleveland. I'm realizing a flaw in my planning right now. Meditate's gonna be nice. Every time you draw insights are supposed to cost 0. That's what makes them good. But the whole thing with Snecko Eye is that it makes everything cost strange amounts of energy. Oh, I should have done study there. Whatever, it does not even matter. So my insights are almost always going to cost more than they usually would. So maybe I'll get rid of the insight portion of my deck later. I don't need to right now. Yeah, but if I come across like fire spirits or anything that will like get cards out of my deck and give me something in return, I'm gonna do that. Let's get more calm. Sure, give me all your money. Sorry, that was the money snake. I completely glossed over the money snake. So basically he's a snake that vomits money. And if you go up to him, he will say, hey, would you like some money? And usually if you're smart, you'll say, hell yes, money snake, I'd love some money. Thank you for offering me that money. And you'll take said money. It does give you a thing called doubt, which at the end of your turn gain 1 week. Doesn't really matter with the Watcher. I can also get rid of it later. I don't know. It's a curse. The money snake gave me a curse. But I think it was worth it. Maybe I'm dumb. Sometimes I take the money, sometimes I don't. It's one of the few interactions in this game where I don't really have a set answer that I go to. Okay, I want this dude to die. I want this dude to die soon. Bonk. Bonk. I'm gonna change my settings a bit. Because it's very loud in my earphones right now. Yes, money, money, money. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The Holy Watcher, this is what I'm talking about. We get enough mantra rolling. Oh, but that was also a 0 card. This is not good. This Neko Eye is gonna fuck me. I'm debating restarting. That's the game. Whatever, 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 whatever. That's because she's just so hard to use. She's so hard to use. The Watcher can go crazy if you get the right cards in the right combination. She can go absolutely bonkers insane. But she might as well not. You know what? I have no faith in myself. I'm abandoning this run. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We're starting another. Don't worry. Do not worry, guys. I'm going to start another and hopefully not get the Neko Eye this time. Actually, she's not even going to give me the option to, because I quit. See? I have less blessings. And she says, reach the boss to receive more blessings. Okay, fuck you. I want more max HP. Hopefully we run into the money snake again before we reach the shop. So I can actually read you what the money snake says. It's basically like, hey, would you like some money? And you're like, okay, sure. This is the jaw worm. I'm pretty sure he's a smaller version of Niao, who was the, or he's supposed to be a smaller version of Niao, who's the giant, giant whale in the beginning, who speaks to you and tries to give you blessings. The Ancient of Resurrection is her name. The lore in this game is super fun. I'll get into it sometime. Because Niao, not a good guy, as it turns out. So the Spire, it seems like this giant source of evil. All of these heroes from across the generations were sent to destroy it, to slay it, as this. Oh, first try, let's go. I'm feeling better about this run. So many generations of heroes were sent to destroy this Spire. But the thing is, only 4 heroes actually made it to the Spire. The Watcher, the Silent, the Defect, and the Defect didn't make it to the Spire. It was from the Spire and defected. And the Ironclad. Yes, give me that mantra. Yes, bitch. Ooh, masked person. I will continue the lore. This is the scary masked person. If you've ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know. What's his name? His name, Ko the Face Stealer. That giant, terrifying, child-scarring centipede thing that steals faces. Basically, this is the same thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade good face, bad face. Yes! Face of Cleric is gonna be very good for me. At the end of combat, raise your max HP by 1. So I'm just gonna get beefy as I continue this run. This is good. This is good. This is a better one. We're rocking. Okay, back to the lore. This just means I can retain it, so I have it there. So, essentially, Spire equals evil. All these terrifying things live in it. You're like, oh no, we gotta slay this shit. We gotta get rid of it. It's bad news, guys. But only 4 heroes actually, managed to make a dent on the Spire ever. Okay, so this is Divinity. See how I'm purple and there are eyes around me now? This means my attacks are going to do triple damage. But Divinity goes away after 1 turn. I should have saved that. Where was I on the Spire lore? Yeah, only 4 heroes can actually, progress through the Spire and deal any, meaningful damage to it. But because only 4 heroes can do this, Niao, the Ancient of Resurrection, I like the idea of ancients. Oh my god, it's Money Snake. I skipped what he said again. See how he vomits it, though? He goes, blah, and then it all rains down. Okay. Thank you, Snake. So, Nia, the Ancient of Resurrection, kind of, it's implied by her name, but she resurrects these heroes time and time again. So they're kind of in like this lifeless limbo, where they're forced by Niao to keep fighting the Spire, keep trying to slay it. But the Spire is unbeatable. It's just not, it's really not something that can be beaten. I mean, I've never actually, there's a true end game to this game. I'm not sure if you, at the end of it, you're like, oh, you actually slayed the Spire, good job. But I really tend to doubt that that's going to be what the actual end of the game is. Because I think it's this carnal evil. It's supposed to be this unbeatable, terrifying mass. And Niao is trying to struggle against it. And I think the real moral of the game is don't struggle against it. Like, as you progress through the game, you get more monstrous. You are forced to become more monstrous to become more powerful. With the Ironclad, for example, he can literally become a demon. There's not many differences in certain endgames of the Ironclad between him and the monsters he's fighting. Like, his attacks are overpowered, he has a shit ton of health, that type of thing. So you find your own way to become monstrous, and that's how you win the game. So Niao is creating these monsters out of these heroes to try and defeat the Spire. So I kind of think she's a bad guy, right? I kind of think she's not entirely in the right, resurrecting these people time and time again without their permission to fight a battle that, you know, of course they want to fight, but do you want to, like, would you want to be resurrected time and time again? Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. I just really like lore. It's a stupid little card game. Brilliance is a good card, especially for this build of Watcher. See how I'm doing just so much better this round? Pretty much by default. Am I at 62 or 82? I'm gonna say 62. See, the top of my game is cut off and the very bottom of my game is cut off just because of the way my Mac works. So I'm trying. Does this exhaust? Guys, does this exhaust? I don't think it exhausts. It did not exhaust, did it? No, that was the miracle. So, there are many reasons to back up the theory that these heroes become monstrous, and I'll show you when we come across them. So, first of all, we'll talk about the defect when we get to the defect. He's by far, I think, the most intriguing of all these heroes, because he's literally a robot of the Spire, or they is a robot of the Spire. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Just kicking the shit out of this Guardian. Yeah, so it's literally a robot of the Spire that turned against the Spire. And there's, like, robots of the Spire. The Guardian is one. They're characterized by, like, kind of a paleness, and, like, they have an orb at their center. And you can see this guy's got a little green orb. Rocking with a green orb there. I could have done that differently and dealt more damage. Whatever. I might not be good at the game, but I'm fast at it. Anyway, I want to get into him now, but we'll get into him later. Fun fellow. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Devotion is going to be good for me. Thank you. Devotion is, let's look at my deck. I've been kind of rushing through this because I've been busy talking about other things. We've got Prostrate, Mantra card, another Mantra card. They're kind of characterized by an orangeness about them. Deal 8 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Enter calm. That's always good. Gain more mantra. Doubt. We took it from the money snake. Whatever. Deal 12 damage. Deals additional damage equal to the mantra gain this combat. Very good for me. Heal 4 HP. Good. The sash whip. We don't really need it, but it's nice to weaken enemies. I should get more defense going. The flying sleeves. When I'm in Divinity, that's going to be 12 damage twice, so it's going to be 24 damage, which I think is decent for a card. And also, you retain it. Then Devotion, which is a power. Powers are cards that apply to you, and they will stick with you for the rest of combat. Runic Pyramid, kind of gas, not gonna lie. Runic Pyramid looking kind of nice right now. I'll take the Philosopher's Stone, though. It's fun. Makes enemies a little more dangerous, but it doesn't really scale that well. Whatever, I do not care. Bonk. Bonk. Miracle. Bonk. Anyway, the Watcher's whole thing. There's some serious Watcher background. I should have mantra'd the other one. Tyler, slow down. Slow down. Because it would have retained, whatever. The Watcher's deal is she's different from the other heroes. She was drawn to the Spire because she is, I think she's like an emissary of capital G God or something. Like, for real, she is a being of pure understanding and like just non-objective reasoning, or objective reasoning. Whatever. She exists outside of any sphere of influence, but she was made aware of the Spire because it is a source of evil in the world, and I think she just wants to figure out what's going on with the Spire. I don't think she actually wants to kill anything. Things just keep attacking her, which I think is pretty fun. Because, like, woohoo, go her. Girl boss. Girl boss entering the Spire because she has nothing better to do. More devotion. Yes, yes, give me devotion. What's that, song about sweet devotion? Is that sweet devotion? Sweet emotion? I don't know. Gabby would know. I'm a fool. I'm a damn fool. I should not be in Wrath right now. Whatever. I need to get rid of all the Wrath cards in my deck because they're not even useful. Because I'm just holy as shit. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, shelled parasite. Yeah, but there's evidence in the game that that the remnants of these heroes actually stick around in the Spire. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're gonna drop a prequel, or like, you guys have noticed the themes of like birds. There's some bird cultists, and then one of the bosses at the end of the game is this giant, terrifying bird called like the Awoken One, or the, I don't know, that like all these cultists are circulating around. I kind of want to think that that's like, I want them to make a prequel of the game that like follows the hero of whatever that bird thing was before it got turned into a monster by the Spire. That would be pretty cool, because there are several recurring themes like that. When you play the game enough, you get to see. I don't want any of these. It's good to have more block, I guess. Man, I do not have much health. Maybe I do. Is that 50 or 30? I can only see the bottom of it. Guys, I can only see the bottom of it. Hand of Greed is always fun. It's going to be really fun with Divinity. Yeah, whatever. I'll get Hand of Greed. And Protect is going to be good, because we need more defense. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writing of the Ancients. So, the Ancient of Resurrection is Neon. This is lore stuff. So try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean. The writing begins to glow. Suddenly the message becomes clear. Elegance or simplicity? I'm gonna go elegance, because I want to get rid of this doubt. And that's how you win the game, actually. The simplicity of just becoming a monster. So, like, every terrifying thing in this game has set patterns, and that's simple. That makes them simple. But it also makes them terrifying, and that's how you become powerful in this game. Or elegance, which is if you kind of streamline your deck and make it work exactly for what you want it to do, like what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a divinity deck. I'm not taking cards that do not help me with divinity, pretty much. Anyway, elegance or simplicity. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Niao, I think. Agreed, she always makes the funniest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? Okay, so what apparition does? That would really help my defense problem. It's tempting, right? It's tempting. What apparition does is it makes you only take 1 damage from all attacks for that 1 turn, and then it goes away. Ethereal means it'll vanish if it's left in your hand for 1 turn. So like, fuck. I'm gonna refuse it. You will join us sooner or later. Ha 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 ha. So these might be spirits of the dead. Maybe spirits of the dead heroes. I don't really know. We're gonna fight this. Oh my god, it's Book of Stabbing. My nemesis, Book of Stabbing. I hate Book of Stabbing so much. It's a book that stabs you, basically. Yeah. Yeah, it's Book of Stabbing. Be scared. Are you scared? I'm scared. It just stabs you more and more and more as you go on. I need more divinity going. I need more mantra. Or else this guy's gonna get my ass. I'm panicking right now. I'm like, ah, kill it with fire. Bonk. Ouch, ouch, ouch. See, Book of Stabbing is really scary because it's a very simple thing. It just keeps stabbing you, but it stabs you with just enough power that you can't do shit. Bonk. 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 There we go. Fuck you, Book of Stabbing. Okay, guys, we survived Book of Stabbing, and we got the Emerald Key, which is one of the things we need to beat the game. Though I don't expect to do it. Never expect to do it with the Watcher. She's tough, in my experience, at least. I'm gonna vulnerable your ass. Ouch. Yeah, ouch. Ouch. I like these little goblin men. Here, here. Here, here. Bonk. I know this Hand of Greed is gonna mortal you, and I'm gonna get money from you. So I kind of gained the power of, you know those guys that rob you in the city that take your money? See, that was the same animation. When I killed him with the Hand of Greed, I got money. Same animation, though. So, like, that's kind of giving in to being a little bit like them. I don't know. I tend to read it that way. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Why'd I use the miracle? Oh, Tyler. Tyler, why are you like this? Why are you like this? These guys might get me. These guys might get me. Ah. They're gonna come close. That's for damn sure. Yeah, they're gonna get me. Damn, that's no good. Maybe. Let's find out. Yep, I'm got. Well, that was Tyler attempting to do a Watcher run again. I'm much better at the other three. I'm done with the Watcher for now. I'm done with the Watcher. I'll post another different one. Okay, I have been recording. That's good. I'll post another. Maybe I'll do a defect run for you guys at some point. Because defect's fun. But you know, I've also got other games. What? You have other games, Tyler? That's crazy. But I definitely do. So I might show you guys some of those too. I'm just not sure if they're too high performance for my Mac to explode while trying to record them. Anyway. See you guys. Love you, Gabby. Again, if you're watching this channel and you're not my girlfriend, I love you too. Keep watching. Next time I'll show you guys my Pokemon cards. Stick with me.